Yo, 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 this is King Earner coming to you live and direct. For many weeks, I've been trying to get to the bottom of a lot of different things and get some understanding of the Black Panther Party. I already knew a lot, but I knew basically that predominantly what brought them down was a rat along with drugs. It bothers me crazy to sit here right now and talk to you about our ancestors, about good people that was just fighting for our rights. William O'Neill is the rat that was a part of bringing the Panther Party down. Now there was many more rats, but this rat was the one that was head of security. So it's safe to say that this individual is the reason that a lot of our good brothers, a lot of our good sisters were buried at the hands of these white racist individuals. I want for the youngins to understand that betraying, going against, standing against, speaking against your own people is you being a William O'Neill. Trading, going against everything that you know that your ancestors have planted and put it in seeds for it to grow and blossom like a beautiful tree, has been destroyed so many times because of an individual like William O'Neill. Listen, young men, it's up to you the decision you want to make in life. You can make your life of honor, or you can make your life of negativity. If you have a group or organization of people that you deal with, that you love, and y'all doing things in a positive manner, I want for you to take a look at everybody that's around. Look for weaknesses. Look for the ones that's always crying about money. Look for the individuals that's always never around when something wrong goes on. Those are the individuals that are setting you up. And I wouldn't advise you to harm them or do anything to them. You know what you do? You put them on Front Street. Meaning, once you find out who they really are, the negative things they've been doing, you bring every member of that organization and you allow them to know who that person is. And you have him or her sit in the middle of the floor. And you have each individual go around and tell them how they feel about that individual. But don't take their life. You know why? William O'Neill is an example of what's going on in the heads of all these rats. Because William O'Neill done us all a favor. William O'Neill took what I would call, in his position, the honorable way out. You know what he done? He killed himself. Now, if you go back to the movie of The Godfather, and when the old man was telling on Michael Corleone, and they called him in there, and Michael Corleone had his brother from across Italy come all the way to New York to see what was going on with his brother and to see would his brother get on the stand and tell on the Godfather and Michael Corleone? He couldn't do it. Counselor Larry Tom went up there, and when he went up to the prisoner scene, he simply told him the rules were for him to go into a bathtub and slice his wrists and let him bleed out. It's a sign of him regaining his honor, and his family and the people that he loved will be taken care of by the mafia. Now, I'm not telling anyone to form a mafia, and I'm not telling anybody to commit suicide, but I'm going to say this, that most of those William O'Neills already commit suicide in their mind over and over and over again. You hear me talk about the guys who told on their best of friends or sold drugs and things of this nature? I'm guaranteeing you this. Them guys' mentality is going gone. You know why? Every day when they get up in the morning, they look into the mirror real good, they're reminded that they're a rat. They're reminded that they betrayed the people that they love, that they care for. Who can live with themselves after something like that unless you're some type of cyborg avatar that no one ever heard of? Listen to me, William O'Neills. You have no honor in your veins. You have no honor in your heart. Your mindset is tore down. And guess what? The Black Panther Party still strives on to have unity amongst us. Some say, where are these dead people? Where is this Sundiata? He's in a federal joint, and guess what? He's doing his time. I salute soldiers such as him. I salute George Jackson, soldiers of him. Rest in honor, because those are the men that stood sturdy. Those are the men who had all the honor in the world, and nothing that we done in the streets can compare to no type of honor that these guys tried to restore. Yeah, a lot of them got on drugs because a lot of them was going through what? Post-traumatic stress from what they were seeing in their community. After people coming out of slavery, these people took on a strong arm and made sure that everybody ate. They made sure that the children that didn't have ate. They are responsible for the WIC program that's worldwide. But yet we don't understand that it's time for us to put the drugs down. We don't understand that it's time for us to grab that child by the hand that sit on the corner and tell him, I got a job for you. The reason why we don't understand that, because there are some William O'Neills that's around that's pissing in your ear and telling you to go ahead and be a slave for the white man. Yeah, we respect their 9 to 5, but guess what? I'm telling all black people to go ahead and get your black business. Go ahead right now, and after we hang up here, after this is all over, after you hear me speaking, and go to the internet. And when you go to the internet, you go to irs.org and you get you that EIN number. You know, you can go ahead and start your business. If you don't want to pay taxes, you get your nonprofit and you begin to give back. And guess what? Those same white people that are racist are going to find a way to give to you. And you don't have to pay taxes to anyone once you get that 501c3. But I guarantee you, when we done with this conversation, everyone is going to go to the comments and going to speak negative. You know why? Y'all don't see the bigger picture. Y'all don't understand what's going on. And y'all can't fathom the fact that there are more William O'Neills that are part of organizations that are bringing our people down. But not only that, they telling on the white people to help out the black people sincerely with their heart. It's a rat field. The streets are not of honor. You want to be a man? You want to be a Huey Newton. You want to be a George Jackson. You want to be the individuals like Umar Johnson that are speaking against all of these trifling things that we got going on in our world. But more than anything, I want for everybody to understand that there is no person that could bring you down except for yourself, because you allow the nonsense around you. You allow the crab around you that you know that's around you only because you got some money or you have a little bit of fame. We must begin to understand that William O'Neill had a choice and a decision. And for him to kill himself gives you the understanding how trifling betrayal is, how trifling Judas was, how trifling all these individuals was when they betrayed great men, when they went against good people like the Black Panther Party. I'm King Erner from the Honor Your Life campaign. Stop calling people Uncle Toms and call them William O'Neills, because his name deserved to go on as being one of the most despicable, trifling rats that ever walked the streets of this world and been amongst our people. Live and direct. Go follow me at King Erner on Instagram, King Erner1 that is. And be sure to follow me on Facebook at Hodge Gel Livers. That's HODGE Gel Livers. And be sure to be looking for more videos like this, because I'm on to something now. And guess what, man? I'm not feeling well. I'm not feeling good about this William O'Neal guy. It just hit me in my heart. I always talked about the rat that was a part of the Black Panther Party that brought them down. But I never knew he was head of security. So every move that was made, he was the one yapping and yapping. And you know what his price was? You know what they gave him for killing his own people? They gave him a $300 check. I'm King Ernie from the Honor Your Life campaign. We must begin to protect and love our people. Forget the negativity, forget the drugs, forget everything that brings us down, because guess what? It's time for us to elevate. King Ernie, live and direct.